Across the country and here in Arkansas, groups gathered on this 5th anniversary to protest what has become a controversial war. Channel 7's Jessica Dean is live with the story. Jessica.
Christina, dozens of people joined together in Little Rock tonight to speak out against the war in Iraq. But they also made it a point to praise the soldiers whom they say have sacrificed so much. 5 years after the shock and awe started it, dozens of Little Rock residents plead with the government to end it.
We're coming up on 4,000 now, which is a terrible toll. And we should remember them with good thoughts and be angry about this war at the same time.
This group of Little Rock residents, like thousands of other people across America, joined together Wednesday night in protest against the war in Iraq. They say there have been too many lives lost, too much money spent, too many Iraqis displaced. But on this 5th anniversary, President Bush spoke of progress in the war he calls noble, just, and necessary.
The surge has done more than turn the situation in Iraq around. It has opened the door to a major strategic victory in the broader war on terror.
And even though members of the Little Rock Vigil do not agree with President Bush on the war, they do believe it is their duty to support the soldiers.
I don't think a day should go by where we don't send our thoughts and prayers that way. It's just, there are people, there are children, there are husbands, wives, fathers, mothers, sons and daughters over there, and they're giving their lives every single day.
The United States currently has 158,000 troops in Iraq. That number is expected to fall to 140,000 by this summer. Jessica Dean, Channel 7 News.
Tonight, some Arkansans honored the fallen in the war in Iraq. The candlelight vigil is meant to remember lives lost in the war and one still in danger. Nearly 4,000 Americans have died in Iraq.
It seems like the longer it goes, the less that's really said about it and the less attention that's given to the war. And I think it's real important that we remember that it's still going on and that it really needs to end as soon as possible.
People at the vigil called on the government to invest in what they call true national priorities, like a stable economy and affordable health care.